Yo, it's your boy Pix coming at you one more time, and we are here on my first official podcast. I am not rolling alone. I've got my boy Oratile Makgala with me, and not to waste any of your time, but I want to start by saying, Meg G, so you guys are inspirations out there, and keep doing what you're doing, and this couldn't be possible if we didn't see that it is possible from you guys. Cool. That's the first thing I want to say. Another thing is, Makgala, bro, like, I know that me and you have been like friends, student, teacher for the longest time. So I want you to please introduce yourself to the homies and tell them hore omang, otsakai, what's popping, what you're doing, and all that stuff.
Yeah, sure, Bigs.
What's popping, son?
Like you said, Oratile Makgala.
Makgala.
Estons, I would say.
Of course.
Makgala. Yeah, man. Bye-bye, when kids is Rexy, a photograph. Yeah. So.
And Rex Hutwakai, what's popping? What are you doing? I know that you're in school, but tell us about what you're studying and all that stuff.
Rexy is a young man who fell in love with photography back in 2019. I'm currently a third year student at one of the best media institutions in SA, Boston Media House. Doing media practices, majoring television production, and of course current video editor ko cricket SA.
If we had that, okay, I'll add in post.
Yeah, and obviously I've been a photographer go a moment with pics ever since 2019.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Since when? When did you finish?
Finish what?
School.
High school.
Yeah.
2018, but.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
2020, yeah.
Same year as I started the first year. So yeah, I've been pushing that ever since.
That's amazing, man. I think, Oratile is like definitely one of the people that I think is an inspiration and somebody who's all over and like, I feel as if like, if I had to be like, who am I proud the most of? One of the people that I'm proud the most of, it has to be you, buddy. Like, you are doing your thing and you're killing it. And I wish that you keep on killing it, and there's always going to be a position for you at a moment with picks. You know this. You know this. You know the vibes, homie. And yeah, like I mean, for those who don't know, my name is Omphile Rapoo. Most people call me Pix. I am a videographer, actor, photographer, teacher, business. I do everything. I try and do everything that is artistic, because I mean you only live once. And to be honest, like the industry is just so open to everybody. I even do like TikTok. I do brand endorsements. So if you wanna endorse something, holla at me. You know what it is. I don't want to go too much into what I do, but I mean, because we're gonna be here for a while, and not that I do so much that we're gonna be here for a while, but I mean, like, I'm hoping that you guys will keep on coming back to the channel, and every time you come back to the channel, you will know a bit more about myself and what I do and the kind of person that I am. Moving on forward, man, what we want to talk about today, and as you can see, me and him actually look like the number 10. He is the 1, I am the 0. But we want to talk about body inclusivity, body positivity, and body image, especially because like a lot of guys don't really talk about their body image, or what they think about each other, or what they think about their body, or like we conditioned not to talk about or not to feel anything towards what we look like. It's more for the ladies who are like, oh, I'm too thin, I'm too skinny, but we know in the minds of any guy there is that thing, that nasty person, that nasty thing inside of you that says you're not big enough, or you're not small enough, or you, whatever the case may be. So obviously I'm a plus size person, chubby. I hate the word fat really, but I mean it is what it is. If you want to call it that, it's about your own preference. But before I talk about myself, I want to ask Oratile, tell me about what body image means to you, or what is your experience of body image? And have you ever had any sort of like negative, positives towards that, and so on and so forth?
Well, yeah, I think I've had some negatives, you know. One coming from you,
Of course.
back in high school, saying, "Okay, you know, this guy has a big head with a small body, you know."
Lollipop vibes. Yeah.
Those are flames.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But I think that I causes harmful because I knew okay, it comes from a good place, you know. It actually becomes a healing process since we have got this condition, getting muscles and stuff like that. So yeah,
And like, has anyone, since you mentioned that you do have like a muscle condition, has anyone ever made you feel different because of what you look like aesthetically towards them? Have they made you feel bad about it, or how have you actually made yourself feel comfortable in the condition?
I think first of all, I would say shout out to my parents because they never treated me like sort of like specially or family, you know. I've been always treated like everyone else. But yeah, in the streets, I'm sure there's been like some talks, even though no one had like the courage to come up to me and tell me like straight up.
Yeah.
But yeah, people talk, man. People always talk. So
for sure. I mean, people have something to say about like anyone really. Like you could be the hottest person on earth by anyone's standard, but somebody's gonna say something.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've always been a big person, and you can imagine like, I think there's so many fat jokes out there more than any other joke. I feel like there's so many fat jokes out there, and so I've heard all of the jokes, and I've learned to sort of like live through it. You know what I mean? Like I've lived
like
through.
it becomes like a healing.
Yeah, you kind of accept yourself because people say it so much that you just like.
You must be able to laugh about it.
Yeah, because if you're not, I mean, you're gonna end up like sitting in a corner talking about I'm too big, I'm too thin, or whatever. And I think one of the things that we need to understand, one of the things that I understand or that I've learned to understand is that the fact that we live on an earth where nothing is really perfect. So unless I feel a specific way about myself, like a positive way about myself, no one is gonna help me do that. No matter how many positive comments people throw my way, like, oh, you look this, you look that, you're cute, or whatever. Unless I feel it, unless I look at myself in the mirror and I go, yo, self,
you're perfect.
You're perfect the way you are. You're hot. You're sexy. Whatever the case is.
My feel.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly. Listen to your feel. Listen to what they feel. What they feel. But one thing that happened to me the one time is this one girl that I used to work with. This lady. I'm not gonna mention her name, but you know who you are. You know who you are. I'm not gonna mention her name, but we're out here at a braai, right? We're eating at work. So you probably know the person. We're eating, we're having a braai as usual at the end of the term and whatnot. And out of nowhere, this hand says to me, do you have sugar diabetes?
Those are
like why? Is it like just any chubby person has sugar diabetes? And I thought about that a lot. I remember I was trying to process like, did I cough different? Did I do something weird? What was happening? Like, why did she feel like it was okay to ask me that question? But then again, you know what I mean? Like, people have questions, or people have ideas, or people are taught how to behave around people differently. So I don't hold it against you, but you know.
And like some people feel like it's offensive to ask. No, guys, it's okay to ask.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Ask questions. I mean, like the worst thing you can get from that is like I don't know, like so they're not gonna answer you, or they're gonna be defensive about it. But instead of talking behind the person's back or whatever the case is, approach the person and ask them the questions that you think are relevant to ask. And yeah, jumping onto a similar bandwagon but different. I see Casper has been getting a lot of slack or a lot of like hate about his physique. I mean, Casper's one of the people who look like they've got into the industry chubby, and they work their way and they became this buff person. You know what I mean? Like he became very fit. Casper is very fit. He looks very fit. I saw him playing for like doing some kind of training with Mamelodi Sundowns recently. But people always go for Casper's manhood, his penis size. It's too small. It's too whatever. What are your opinions in terms of like of size, really, about how we look at each other in terms of size, or how people look at men and compare their sizes, and how we compare each other's sizes? What is your opinion there? Do you think? Yeah, what do you think? Let me not instill anything in you.
Mara Casper, mara pixel no ipon.
But still, dog, like who like he's done so much work, like so much work on his like on his body. Why is that one thing a factor? We don't even know how to guess when he when he's out there
It must
in that mood or whatever.
you think what's the scientific way to like something is sleepy in the must show like
Or like a grower and a shower. What do you mean?
somewhere there.
Mm.
But it must show mfethu that Casper mfethu
But does
I
it?
won't say much, but no one only born but Casper mfethu. If you take Casper, ne, umbeya motho ko ga Prince KB.
Okay, no, but I mean, okay, why do we find it so important to compare? Is what I'm saying. Like, it's. So if I had to compare myself to you, really, like if you had to whip it out now on the table, wow, and then you're not gonna sleep with me, I'm not gonna sleep with you, right? But it's the guys most of the time who go and say, "Hora inyan, kaspo filo." Is it jealousy or what? What is it what's so important about the way what he has as a guy, what he was given that makes it so important that even through his success and all the things that he's done, losing the weight, becoming successful, buying all the houses and buying all the cars, why is that so important to even point out?
I think like the size ya manhood ya it define a power ya
Okay.
in today's society. So
But by whose standards though? Like what is let's say I had like a proper like 19 centimeter penis. What does that do for me?
how would you feel if a girl are you know what your size is the perfect size, ne? The big one's head, ne? O ka tsaya like as a compliment or insult.
That was a perfect compliment because I mean, first of all, like you like whatever size I have at that point in the instance, and when they say what like my size is like perfect size or whatever, I would feel happy because they're acknowledging that whatever I have is good for them. But people constantly want the biggest. Like, why is the biggest the one that people want? And why is it so important for the male body to be defined by the size?
For maximum pleasure, feet. For maximum pleasure, I think. But what do you try? You must feel it. Through the intestines and shit. You must feel it. You must perform as a man.
It's so interesting. I wonder if girls actually really feel that. Do you think maybe it's a way for girls or for ladies to come back at men for so many generations of like us defining what the hotness standard is for females? Do you think that it's the girls' way of coming back at us? Because there's nothing you can do about it. There's no surgery out there that can make your penis bigger. You know what I mean?
The appeals though. Penis enlargement.
Yeah, but those don't work. Like apparently, we don't have a fact checker. When we have the budget, we will get a fact checker. But yeah, by my understanding, that there are no like it just makes those pills just make you harder. They don't make you longer. So do you think maybe girls are just coming at you or coming at us for those many years of us just defining what the hotness standard is? What's your take on that?
That could be the case because usually that topic comes up after a breakup or a fight and we say that
I mean, look at Zola. Poor Zola. Like people like Zola and what's the other youngster CPT? The one like I think I saw the roast and then the roast Kanye and then they were like and then Nika was like like doing that thing. I was like, but like guys, but do you think it's girls coming back, or do you think it's genuine that girls want the biggest size?
I think we should ask a girl
Yeah.
I think we should
Yeah.
get a girl and ask her about it. Because obviously, now if you're gonna ask me, if I size up, I'm gonna say it's big, obviously, to boost my.
No one ever says it's small, except my little brother. I don't know what he thinks, but he keep to me. Sorry to put you on blast, bro, but I don't know, whatever. But like he always says that to me. I think it's a joke. I think amongst guys when you joke about each other, like we don't care about whose size is what, or do we? Do guys actually care? Do we care about each other's size? What do you think we care though? Like if we had to be naked in a room, like as guys, like and then why is it so hard for us as guys to be naked in the room than if it's girls naked in the room?
Well, bottom line, size matters. Size matters. That's why it's like difficult to be naked in a room full of guys.
Yeah.
Because like a guy like getting feet.
What's easy?
And obviously,
but and then you have those gym guys who don't care. Like my guys like.
And those ever life ones.
Dude, like I went to the gym this one time. Yes, I do gym. Big ass faces. You know what I mean? Whoever's there. But I went to the gym this many times, not just one time. But I mean, when I got to the gym, the first time I went to the gym, it was very interesting to go into the changing rooms because all the guys are naked in the changing rooms.
Did you see it?
I saw everything. Like I saw all the guys who are like my father's age, just walking, no towel and whatever. And me coming from like a situation where I've been dissed about my body and what I look like and whatever the case is, it was definitely not easy for me to just be naked. I mean, I'm not looking at them and going, oh yeah, I want to sleep with all of them, or yeah, this is what's happening. The penis is whatever size. Although in my head I do obviously measure because that's what I've grown up like being taught is what you do, but like it was so weird and awkward for me to partake in any of that stuff, in the confidence that they had in their nudity. So like it was so weird. I find it so weird that they were able to. I don't know if it's because it's
a body thing.
I never shower in the gym. Never will I ever shower at the gym. People are weird. I feel like if somebody had to be like, that is small. Like that would take down my confidence, and that's exactly why we're having this talk. Like for guys, honestly speaking, most of the time it will always end up with penis.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It is really so weird. I guess. And ladies, if you're watching this podcast, please comment and tell us what are your takes on this whole size thing, and what are your takes on the whole image Yamauti, and what guys' body image standards are, and what you expect it to be, and that kind of stuff. So anything that you have a comment on in terms of like the body image, Yamauti, even if it's like girls' body image, how harmful is it really to people's confidences, and how did you get out of that situation? Anyway, we're in Rustenburg, and Rustenburg is lit up this weekend. If you don't know, there is that 10 Flags is going crazy, Groove Tail is going crazy, Marcos, everywhere it's crazy. But the biggest thing that we have in Rustenburg this weekend is the fight between Casper, Nyovest, my guy, against Pretty Ugly. Who do you think is gonna take it?
I think Pretty Ugly is gonna take it.
Is it because he has a hot wife? Is that why you think he's gonna take it?
I think Casper is somehow addicted to being moved. Somehow.
Doing what?
Moved.
Nah, dog. Casper beat up everyone, dog.
Who?
Slick Talk, who I personally do not enjoy watching, but Slick Talk was beat up easy. It was such a hiding that like his mother probably even felt like sad, and I hope Slick Talk doesn't find this and makes a video about me.
He's gonna.
Yeah, don't. I'm gonna come for you too. But anyway, like Slick Talk was beaten.
Okay.
Not music. That fight was unfair. Like Casper won.
You see, you Casper stands.
But he won. Like, did you watch all the angles though?
We were together.
But you were just excited about the fact that Casper got beaten up. I don't know what your beef with Casper is.
I've never beef with Casper.
Yeah, what I don't think you watched the boxing. You watched like the fact that like those pictures that were taken.
The final results, mad.
But like,
That's what
I know they were not fair, guys. Like they were not fair though.
Even go high school, you know who you like the end result made.
But I mean, those results though were not fair. What are they based on, really? I feel like Casper got enough punches, got enough jabs. You know, touched that guy like okay, whatever. Touch that guy more times.
Looking for a win.
Casper is winning, bro. Like he takes time.
Against someone who's like, who's been training, who's been like, but unfortunately this weekend.
Do you think he's gonna lose again?
He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. He's a. I almost said he's a loser. But
Sure, he's a winner clearly. But I don't know. I'm kind of like I've got mixed feelings really. Like Pretty Ugly is buff. Like he's really like I've been seeing a lot of his training videos. He's really putting in the effort.
He was old.
It was the Iraq. What cancel? Hey, but like yeah, I don't know. I've never seen him fight. I think he's a fighter. I mean, talking about body image, but I feel like short niggas can fight though. Like I feel like the shorter you are, the more punches you can pack.
If you come for me, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah. Wow. We should have like a fight between me and you on the YouTube channel. Death and shit, 100%. Choke slam. Got it like gone. But I'm challenging you. Guys, you heard that. I'm challenging this nigga.
Tell me when.
I'm gonna come for you, bro. Come for you. But anyway, this is probably gonna be like a 20-minute podcast. We don't really want to go too deep, but if you're in Rustenburg, be sure to have a good time. I mean, so many things are happening. So many people are hosting. Have fun and have fun responsibly. I don't know if Makgala has any sort of like last words for you guys, but tell us about body positivity in the comments. I think it's very important for guys to talk about what they go through and experience in terms of what they look, and we should appreciate all bodies, but also don't take everything so personally, because you know we live on Earth, and Earth is Earth. People are different, and things will always constantly be changing. That's one thing for sure that we must put money on, is that things will always be changing. Those are my last few words. Body positivity is about you. You need to be the positive one. It's not about anyone else around you. And if they say whatever they say, let them talk, and then go forward. Makgala?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. If one thing that I would like to say, it's like I've seen a lot of people want to hang out with us and all of this shit. So if you want to hang out with us, just know we're gonna come for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna make you laugh about yourself. If you can't take that, I mean.
And I mean, doesn't necessarily come from like a place of hate though.
Yeah,
like,
it comes from like a good place.
And I think it's a good idea to sort of like learn how to read situations. You know, I can come for you because we've known each other for a long time, since 2018, 17, 16. Damn, 2016. We can come for each other. I know what boundaries. I'm not gonna go and diss you about like your condition. You're gonna come and diss me about my weight, really, unless it's like that. What if I say something stupid and you're like, yeah, but bro, like you had me.
You've been coming for me.
Yeah, but I mean, it's because I know you. You know what I mean? It's because I really have a good relationship with you. I think you wouldn't just walk into a pub or a club not knowing the people and start dissing people.
Yeah.
You're applying for a beatdown. You're
gonna get more like Casper is going.
Nah.
Casper's gonna catch hands, guys.
Like Pretty Ugly is gonna get a few fists, but I'm not sure. Like I'm not gonna put money on anything. I'm not gonna go and bet bet.
Let's put your.
You know what exactly? $100, guys. $100. Casper's going to win.
Casper's gonna catch hands.
$100.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Holla back.
And like before, that's a short thing. Just to seal the deal.
Cool. It is about to go to load shedding, but I've got my shot in here. Where's your shot? I'm gonna pour a shot for you. I think take the shot to seal the deal. And then I think we'll end the podcast for that, and then we'll leave it to you guys to decide or to comment and tell us about your experiences on body positivity or body negativity as men. But women, you're also allowed to come and into the conversation.
So to Casper being more.
To Casper winning. Holla back.
out.
God damn.
Feeling a reward.
It is a reward to death. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, everything. I am on TikTok, Instagram. Anyway, it's Omphile_Rapoo on Instagram, and then Omphile Pix Rapoo on TikTok. I think the alcohol is getting into my head, and Omphile Rapoo on Facebook. What are your handles?
Oratile Makgala, YouTube. Yan photographer, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook ke Oratile Makgala, double surname.
It's been great. It's been awesome. We have 2 minutes until load shedding. South Africa, fix your shit! But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. And then we will see you on the next one. That shot is crazy.
Went straight to the head.
To the head. Holla back.